All right, so if you are like me and you are cheap, or maybe you just want to try this, or maybe I have no idea. Maybe you love a Keurig type of coffee and your Keurig stopped working. I don't know. But the point is, I am cheap, okay? And my husband actually purchased a Keurig for me for my birthday. And I just said to myself, you know what? I can't justify that. I just can't justify it. Now here's the thing. Nothing against it. I love it, right? And I love coffee. This, by the way, if you're looking for a quick instant coffee, this is the best instant coffee I have tried, and I've tried a lot. Am I a bit of a coffee snob? No, of course not, no. Am I a coffee collector or something? No. I just like to try things, which is not always the best. But I do like, I love Nescafe. I love their French roast. Their house roast, I believe, it's also good, but this is the best one. This is the Nescafe Gold Smooth. This is really good as well. But I always go back to this for instant cup of coffee, which makes it really easy, and honestly, it's just as good as the others. This is my favorite. It's so milky and creamy, and I add no cream or sugar to my coffee. I just have my coffee just as is. And this is perfect. Anywho, we're not here for that, are we? So I had actually received a couple Keurig pods for around Christmas time. I received it, and I didn't want it to go to waste. So what I decided to do was use it. And I'm going to show you guys today how I did that. So we're going to get one of our regular coffee filters. We're going to walk over to my little cheap coffee maker. Put your filter in. Now, by the way, this does not work for anything that has like sugar or like a cappuccino ones or anything like that, or it just works for ones that is just the ground coffee. Okay, so if you have a cappuccino mix or something, look for the ingredients, and if it just says coffee and a little bit of flavoring, that's what you want to use. So I have my pod. No, don't do that. I'm just going to take my finger, or you can use a knife. You want to be careful when you open it, because, like, it can just kind of make a little bit of a mess. But we're just going to open this up. Pour it. Now, the reason I'm doing this, the reason I did this, and I don't even know if this is a thing. This could already be a thing, and I have no clue. I just had a couple of these laying around, and I wanted to use it. I didn't want it to waste, because I am frugal, and I don't like to waste things, and this is what I decided to do. Now, to make this even better, okay, because I've done this on its own, and it's good just as is, you want to add about a quarter to half a cup of water. If you like it really strong, use a quarter cup of water. If you like it a little bit watered down, which I don't, you can use about a half a cup of water. So we're gonna make this even better. We're gonna take one of our coffees here. I'm gonna use my favorite one. It's the Dunkin' Dark that I like so far. This one, if you haven't tried the chocolate one, it's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna take my Dunkin' and I'm gonna dunk it in there. Now use how much you would typically use. This usually calls for, I believe, a tablespoon and a half. Let's see. It says 6 ounces of water, which is 3/4 cup. I'm just reading this for you guys. I don't usually, yes, here we go. It's 1.5 tablespoons to 6 ounces. So that's 1.5 tablespoons to 3/4 cup, plus you have your quarter cup here. So that's going to give you a cup of coffee. 1 whole cup of water in your coffee maker. Okay, so I'm going to add my 1 cup of water, my 1.5 tablespoons. Now, typically, again, I like a dark, strong coffee, so I always add more. I don't usually stick to 1.5. I usually add like 2 tablespoons, but just follow the directions, and if you know how much you already like, do that. If you don't want to do this step, just put in your water and brew the Keurig pods just as is. But this makes it so much better. So much better. Measure it out. add your water. And what you want to do as well is once you add your coffee, whether it's just the Keurig pod, just kind of, my camera's not focusing, that's kind of like, make sure it's an even layer. Now that I've added in the Dunkin' and the Keurig, I'm going to give it a mix together to make sure that all of it becomes like one, so I get an even brew of both of them. And it's nice and it's even. I'm going to just add my water. I've added my water. I'm closing my lid. I'm turning on my machine. I've already brewed like 2 cups of coffee in this already for the day. And this is a very quick impromptu video, but I figured, you know what? I probably am not the only one who wants to have Keurig coffee without a Keurig machine. And we're just gonna let it go. And that's it, guys. That's it. Enjoy your coffee.